Hey everyone, finish watching the next Masked Rider episode, Stranger from the North. A foreign exchange student is staying with the Stewarts. Dragon, meanwhile, plans to send a shape-shifting monster down to Earth. Dex, Molly, and Albie show the new student, Bjorgi, around. Commandoids kidnap Bjorgi, mistaking him for Dex. Dex calls Combat Chopper and rescues him from the insectivore Hydra sect. After a battle, it turns into a completely new monster, but Dex is still able to defeat it. A few days later, Bjorgi is preparing to return home. Despite being one of the most basic plots so far, this is actually one of the best episodes so far. Bjorgi is a friendly, likable character. He's fond of playing an accordion and yodeling folk songs from his home country, which all sound a lot alike. Bjorgi is from Scandoslavia. I thought this was just a made-up word, but it is actually a real word. Though it's not the name of any real-world country, it's an obscure term for Slavic-populated areas of Scandinavia. Huh. That was interesting. There are a lot of nice character moments with Bjorgi meeting people and experiencing things. He meets with Ferbus and assumes that he's just a weird animal he's not familiar with. At the beginning, when he's at the school, he introduces himself and he's talking about his country and he says, "We don't have insects there." And Dex says, "How sad." And so then when Bjorgi sees the maggots, he's like, "Oh wow, these insects are bigger than I realized." When he's kidnapped by the Commandoids, he thinks they're just inviting him to a party. Alright. The monster, Hydra Sect, actually appears in original non-Kamen Rider footage. Its first form, anyway. This is a big deal. Its usage is minor, and they usually shy away from showing its whole body. Probably parts of it weren't in the best of shape. But still, this is important, and I hope more Kamen Rider monsters can actually be utilized in new ways in upcoming episodes. In one scene, Hydra Sect lifts Bjorgi into the air and drops him. It's a pretty intense scene compared to the usual tone that Masked Rider goes for. Even, like, in this episode, this is, like, really intense. This is, like, a really tense moment. The second form of Hydra Sect comes from a Kamen Rider movie, and not a Black RX one. In some shots, you can see a completely different suit for Dex. It's not too bad. The only scene that stands out is a close-up shot on Dex's feet as he's being raised into the air. His boots now have stripes. Dragon and his minions are as dull as ever. Hydra Sect is a little fun, at least. This episode is great. It's a simple premise, but handled well. This is far above the previous episodes that just can't seem to focus. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.